What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Sports Prodigies podcast with your hosts. I'm Aiden.
And I'm Jeremy.
And today we are honored to have University of Georgia point guard Savir Wheeler on the podcast. Say what's up, Savir.
What's up, guys? Appreciate you guys having me.
Yeah, for sure. What's going on?
Not much. Just having a little drive with my mom, driving around Houston, running some errands.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's great. How's everything been with quarantine?
Everything's been good. It's good just to be around my family again after not being around them for like 8 months just because of school. Just to come back and be around them is a blessing. See how much my siblings have grown. My parents, they're still doing well. And it's good to be back in the gym. The gym opened up this week, so I've been in there about 3 times. It's a good feeling. So right now, everything's starting to ease up, and I'm getting back to normal.
Yeah, that's great to hear. So obviously now that you're playing at the University of Georgia, if you can explain to the viewers, how big of a transition is it from the high school level to the college level?
It's a big transition, obviously, just from being at the collegiate level, so much more advanced than the high school level. Everything's a business. Everything's taken so serious. But for me personally, the biggest transition was just getting used to my new teammates, and my new coaches. Just knowing what they like on the court and off the court, building that relationship, building that chemistry in order to have success in the SEC. But as far as like the game, I felt like my high school coaches, my dad, some of the guys I played with in AAU, they prepared me for the game, for the real game. So the transition as far as the speed of the game, the different terminologies, that stuff wasn't as big of a transition as other people might have had to adjust to.
Did it take you a little bit to get like acclimated to college practices, or were you good from the start?
I think I was good from the start, just because for all my life, it's all I've known is the hard work and dedication, being in the gym for 5-6 hours a day. I'm constantly trying to get better. And one of the biggest themes about Coach Crean is getting better and playing development. And I wanted to play for a guy who was big on development. So him just wanting us to be in the gym, that was just right up my alley. And so that was something that wasn't much of an adjustment to me personally.
Yeah, that's great. How would you describe yourself as a basketball player?
I'm a dynamic playmaker. I'm a guy that can get guys going. If one of my teammates is hot and has like a really hot night, I can get them the ball every possession. Whatever the game calls for is what I'm able to do. Whether it be scoring or whether it be 4 points and 15 assists, I'm trying to do whatever it takes for the team to win. And I can do it on both ends of the court. I can guard full court, speed up the game with my pressure, and ball intensity. And obviously in the offensive end, the ball gets going, and I need to.
Okay, you broke up a little bit. Can you say what you were saying at the end?
I was saying that I can do whatever the game needs me to do as far as getting my teammates involved and having 20 assists, 10 assists night, and I can also score the ball if that's what's called for the game. I'm just trying to do whatever it takes for us to win.
I feel like every team needs that type of player, and I feel like you definitely fit that role great at Georgia.
Yeah.
So talking about Georgia, obviously your recruitment process, why did you end up picking Georgia? What stuck out to you the most?
Just the relationship I built with Coach Crean in such a short time, and some of Coach Crean's biggest things is what attracted me the most, as far as, like I said, player development. He's so invested in each of his players. Him building that relationship with me personally, not also having the coaching staff calling me, but him calling me every day, making sure I was asking me about how my day was, not just worrying about basketball, just worrying about life in general. That's something that stood out to me. The education at Georgia is a big-time education. Life after basketball, as far as the Georgia way, being able to use those resources to help further you and set you for life. And I'm obviously playing in the SEC, and that's something that's always been a dream of mine. I must have played in the SEC. I feel like that brand of basketball fits me well, playing fast, an up-tempo game, high energy, a lot of, the crowds, big-time crowds, packed-out stadiums every night, sold-out stadiums and arenas. That's something that I was drawn to. And what Coach Crean built in Georgia and what he did in his first year, I just felt that attracted join
Yeah,
Coach Green and help build something.
that's great. Speaking of Georgia, how many football games did you attend?
I went to about 3 or 4 football games last year.
Yeah, that's cool. Like you said before, you're a dynamic playmaker. As a high school senior, you averaged 19 points, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds per game.
Mm-hmm.
And as a freshman at Georgia, you averaged 10 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds a game.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you take pride in just being that all-around playmaker?
I take a lot of pride. Basketball is not a one-sided game, whether it's offense or defense. But especially a guy my size, I got to be able to do a lot of different things. Got to try to rebound because the bigs, they're caught up in boxing out there, man. The guards got to get in there, crash down, and rebound. And Coach Green is a big proponent of guard rebounding. So I try to go in there and get a couple boards every now and then, sneak one in. And obviously in the offensive end, being able to get my guys involved, that's one of the main things I do. Making the game easier for my teammates. I'm trying to find them where they're most comfortable. And at the end of the games, or the allows you for you to score the ball. And set the tone and finish the game, and that's what something I can do as well. So I take a lot of pride in being able to do everything on the court.
In high school, you played in the Big Baller Brand All-American game, and you won co-MVP. What was that like to win?
It was a great experience. Obviously, it was a blessing just to be a part of that. That was the first time we'll be able to play with other great players like that. So it was just really cool, and I think it helped my national buzz as far as like being able to be recognized from different parts of the country, and to go into a place like Vegas, with the Big Baller Brand, with LeVar Ball and his company and his organization, and to be able to win that award was pretty cool.
Yeah, to be able to win such a big award like that's an awesome accomplishment.
Yeah.
What's your most unique skill set that you bring to the basketball court?
I think that's a good question. I think it's my leadership, I think, or my ability to bring guys together. I think that's something that I've grown in and done and kind of like formed into one of my best attributes is you had to get guys together, get guys to buy into one common goal. I like to bring that family like atmosphere where everyone feels loved, everyone feels cherished, everyone feels like they have a role, and everyone feels included. Because you can't do it by yourself. It takes everyone. Everyone has to buy in into what everyone's common goal should be at the end of the day, which is winning. And I think I can bring that to any program. And we did it last year. We've had some flashes where we've shown that we can be a really good team. We were young. We grew. We was playing some of our basic basketball at the end of the year. And I feel like next year I can only add to that and continue the culture and building up that culture where everyone feels included, everyone's loved, and everyone's hard working, putting in work every single day to win more games next year.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to be really good next year, especially with you on the court. So at Georgia, you broke the freshman assist record by distributing 139 passes to points, and you actually beat that record that was set in 1989. So how did that make you feel that you are now in the record books at Georgia?
That was pretty cool. That's a pretty cool accomplishment. It's more of a credit to my teammates than to me because those are the guys who are actually making the shots at the end of the play.
Yeah.
So as much of an award is to me as an award to them because those are the guys who are staying in the gym late at night, making sure they're working on their games, making shots, making jump shots, making different kind of layups. So I give all the credit to them, and I'm thankful for them.
Yeah. Speaking of major accomplishments and awards, what do you think your biggest achievement as a basketball player has been?
That's a great question. My biggest achievement as a basketball player, I think one of the biggest achievements / the most meaningful achievement to me is just being able to be on that college level, playing on TV with the University of Georgia on my chest and having my last name, having my family's last name on the back of my jersey. That's something I'm proud of. Just to be able to go on TV and go on different places of the country, and knowing that I'm representing my family. That's a big accomplishment for me.
Yeah, obviously getting a D1 offer is amazing. If you could tell us, what was your first D1 offer and who was it from and what was that feeling like?
My first division offer was the University, Texas A&M University. And I was after my freshman summer going into my sophomore year of high school.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
So obviously, projected number 1 overall pick in the NBA draft this year, Anthony Edwards was your teammate at Georgia. So we wanted to get a little insight on that. What was your relationship on and off the court with Anthony?
It was a great relationship, man. It's like that dude's like my brother. I'll do anything for him. Anytime he needs me, I'll be willing to get up late at night to go help him with anything. I mean, he's so cool off the court and on the court. Obviously, you see his energy, his passion. He just has an infectious personality, a contagious personality. It just makes you want to get up and have fun, and keep whatever you're doing fun. And Anthony's super cool and he's super humble. All he knows is like, enjoy your life and stay in the gym and work hard. And that just motivates other people to do the same. Like when you're around him, you want to be great when you're around Ant because he's striving for that greatness, and he was an amazing teammate. Obviously one of the best players I've ever played with. And I was thankful for the opportunity to play with him. We've made some memories together that I'll probably will remember forever.
Yeah,
that's he was a super cool dude to be around.
And since obviously he's a projected top 2 pick in the draft, how much more like media attention around the team was there?
There was a lot of attention, a lot of media attention. But the thing about Anthony, he didn't really like how would I say?
He didn't look at all the cameras.
He
obviously
like he wasn't. That wasn't his main. Like obviously he wasn't for the cameras. He wasn't doing anything for the media. He just wanted to play ball. And the fact that, obviously he's really good and the media was there. It didn't bother him. It didn't get to his head. He always put his teammates first. He always did everything with a smile on his face. And that's something that stood out to me. And I take that with me.
Yeah. How did it feel to enter the starting 5 on January 11th and remain there for the rest of the season?
It was pretty cool. I think my favorite memory or favorite moment from being in starting 5 was my first game at Stag starting. Just hearing your name called and having the fans going kind of wild was pretty surreal to me. And that was a pretty cool experience. Once in a lifetime experience. And that's something that I'll remember forever. And I'm super thankful to be in that situation.
What's it called? So, Savir, obviously you're going into your sophomore year. So what is your biggest goal going into that next year at Georgia?
Win more games. Try to get to a 20 win season and make it to the NCAA tournament. Hopefully this time around next year, there won't be a coronavirus.
Yeah,
hopefully
to cancel the March Madness. But obviously,
messed up my bracket. I was so excited.
Yeah. For us to be a lock for the NCAA tournament next year. That's my goal.
Talking about the NCAA tournament, obviously it didn't happen, but how far do you think you guys actually could have gone?
I think we would have made a huge run in the SEC tournament, and possibly snuck our way inside the March Madness NCAA tournament. And from then on, it's just about having fun and competing. And I think we had a good group of guys who could have did that, and we were playing some of our best basketball at the end of the year. So I think we may be able to surprise some people in the tournament.
Yeah. What do you want people to know about Savir Wheeler that they might not know already?
Oh, that's a good question. I think I'm an open book. I think everyone knows a lot about me, but probably I just want what's best for everyone, whether it be my teammates, my coaches. I'm just here to make everyone's life easier. I'm here to serve others, and that's really it. I just want the best for everyone.
Yeah, just from this interview, I can tell that you're a great person and probably great to be around.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so I think that's it for today. Savir, we want to thank you so much for coming on. We can't wait to watch you next year ball out at University of Georgia.
Appreciate you guys for having me.
Yeah, of course, anytime.
So don't forget to like and subscribe this video if you're listening to it on YouTube, and if you're listening to it on Spotify, don't forget to follow. So that's it for today. Thank you again. Signing off with your host, I'm Aiden. And everybody have a great day. Thank you. Peace.